You had Uncle David here at home while he was in the war, or did you have Uncle David while he was gone, or?
No, I had David before him in the Army.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You gave birth to Uncle David in the house though?
No, I went to the hospital. I didn't think I was gonna live. But he wasn't supposed to come with us. There, a bunch of them went before they took the Army. He was supposed to be there with them to take him, but he didn't. He come home. But he said when he was back, he may have trouble. But he stayed. I don't reckon they never did anything with him.
Right.
When we was kids and went to school, we had to come back and get Mother wood and coal and stuff for her. And we even went to the coal bank with them and took coal and stuff on a sled. And it was really rough. We didn't have nothing.
But were you happy?
Uh,
Were you happy still?
Well, we was. And we didn't have stuff like they do, fix stuff now. We just had to take cornbread and beans like that. And other kids, they had money and they got stuff to take to school.
Mm-hmm.
We hated because they had stuff to eat. We left ours over the spring above school. We always got our water up there, and we hung our dinner up there. And we always, when the school was, released, let's go eat. We always went up there. When we went up there, it was full of ants.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
We didn't eat it.
So you just go hungry?
We done up the little school without. Went home.
Did you?
Well, we got to, after we done that, we would take it in the school. Well, I'll tell you, we had it rough when we was little.
Where did you get all your beans and cornbread stuff to eat?
They raised taters, they raised beans and all that stuff. And had carrots, all that stuff. And of course, Mother fixed it just like I don't fix stuff anymore. It's something. They come and fix us a lot.
Were things different once you and were things different once you and Papa got married? Were things different? Like when he came back from the war, you had more. You worked different. You lived different, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we lived down in the valley in a place. I think it was 6 months or 6 years. I don't know, just quit. And we come up here. Well, we left Flickering up on Hogan there to buy a place.
Mm-hmm.
It was in between houses. It was very big. And we was going to buy it, and they asked for so much of it, and we didn't do it. So we come back home, and Paul found out this place here, and he went there and got it. They wanted $1,000 for the one up there. We got this for $600.
600. How much property for 600? All of it?
40 acres.
Yeah.
40 acres.
And there was just that room back there on it?
Yeah, this room here, and this room. But that and there wasn't on.
Right.
Just 3 rooms that was here. But it was something. You come in, that door there was used the door there where you come in.
Uh-huh.
And they built that on and built this on. There where we got the bathroom.
And did they build the kitchen on too?
Oh, yeah. And there where he come out was this. We had a door there to go in there and cook. But we got it different.
But the other place you went to look at, they called you back and asked if you wanted to buy it.
Yeah, they called us back after, and Paul done went to buy this place.
Were they saying, "Oh, we'll take"?
Yeah, it wasn't. We didn't have to pay as much as what they wanted.
You said they wanted $1,000. How much was it? More or less property than here?
Oh, there wasn't no, just the house. And
Just a house for $1,000, and you got 40 acres for $600.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's been a long time ago.
Yeah. How old were you and Papa when you got married?
Uh,
How did you and Papa meet, and how old were you?
I lived down there at this house. I was staying, but I can't tell you who it was. I can't remember stuff. They lived down there, and I come to help them. And then we had up to school, you know where the schoolhouse is.
Mm-hmm.
We always went up there, and they had dinner up there, and pies and stuff like that. We went up there, and Paul was up there, and him and another guy, they both was going, but this girl where I run around with, well, she stayed on the side, and then Paul, he took them to the side. This other guy tried to tell this other guy where wanted to take me to the house. And see, the store was right over that, and it was funny, I'll tell you, but I wouldn't have anything to do with it.
Why do you mean you wouldn't have anything to do with him when he wanted to go out with you?
I didn't go out with him places, but I didn't go.
Why didn't you want to go out with them?
Well, I was going with Paul.
Oh,
was
this is the
another
other
guy.
guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Papa.
No.
Well, Papa?
What do you mean? How long did you want to go out with Papa before you did?
Oh, was it 2 or 3 months? See, he was in the Navy.
So did he keep asking you, or you just waited?
I never go out places where there's people. Oh, yeah. It's really funny.
Very funny, it is. But how did you when did you first go out?
I don't know. I can't remember.
What was your first date like? What did you do?
Well, it was another girl or boy who was with us. And we was out a while, and we come back in, and
What do you mean out? What'd you do?
we went walking
Walking?
on the hill.
Just walking on the hill.
Yeah.
Like looking for anything, or just walking and talking?
Yeah.
Like what kind of things you talk about? Do you remember?
No.
Just gazing at each other and talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was funny.
That was 81 years ago. 81 years ago. That's crazy.
He was in the 4-H meeting when the 4-H my brother was in. Where they used to, years ago, they had them going to work. I can't remember the name of it, but they kept, and this girl, she probably never going out with me, because I had Paul with me.
That's where you met, working at the store, huh?
Well, yeah, that's where I stayed at the store. I worked But after we worked at night, we'd go there to school.
What'd you do at the store for work?
I cooked for people at I can't think of the name of the people.
Did you cook for the family while they worked, or did you cook in the store and they sold the food?
No, they just come and eat.
Oh,
How much did a dinner cost then?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Wasn't too much though.
Right.
I think like this here and now.
So what was it like when he proposed to you? Did he come talk to your parents or did he?
There was a social. Oh well, they had a walk up at school
Mm-hmm.
where they had stuff. And that's when I got first time I ever let him take me home. But this other who I run around with,
Uh-huh.
she was with me. But after that, she wouldn't go with me. She got a boyfriend together.
So is that when he asked you to marry him or?
No, that was a long time. Lived back.
So how did Papa propose to you? How did he ask you to marry you?
Well, we went together for about two years. I mean, dated. And, well, see, they took him to the army. After we was married, he was gone 3 years.
But how did he ask you to marry? Like, did you go for a walk and he said, "Would you marry me?" Or?
Yeah, oh, it's funny.
Huh?
I said, it was funny how things pass.
Well, I mean, how did he do it? I'm just curious. Did he get down on one knee? Did he take you for a walk and say, "Alma, will you marry me? I love you. Will you marry me?" What did he do? How did he do it?
We said we'd go get married.
Let's just go get married.
I went with him a long time though before we got married.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's my picture for the drawing. That's when they had that when I was 100 years old.
Yeah.
That's when they had that. There's some lady draw it.
Yeah.
Well, that's something.
How long were you married before you had to go to the war?
We wasn't very long. He had to go when the war was gone.
How old were you when you got married?
19?
19?
Yeah.
So you met him when you were 17?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I didn't go with him very long.
Yeah. Well, I thought you said you went out for 2 years before you got married. No?
Yeah, we went seen each other.
Right.
But
Went for walks.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long was he overseas?
He was in the army 3 years.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
was he overseas the whole time, Grandma?
He come in once before they took him over. They took one of them across the place, but I can't remember the place. And of course, he had to go too. And I never seen him but once while he was in the war. He come down one before they took him there, and he took me out in the ocean in Baltimore.
Baltimore, huh?
Yeah, he took me out to swim
To swim like in the bay or something? Or
in the ocean.
in the ocean, huh?
Yeah, and he said, swim or drown. I said, you'd be funny if I would get down and drown. See here?
So what was it like the first time you saw him when he came back from the war?
Well, I saw my mother's dad, and I had David before he come back.
Right.
And I was in the bedroom letting David nurse, and he man, come in here. Yeah, he's tickled with that. Yeah.
Did he have a big smile on his face? And
Yeah.
did you cry?
No, I didn't cry, but he hugged me. But we was in the laying on the bed then there letting the baby nurse. David.
I remember Mom saying that the nurses told Papa he shouldn't name her Clara
I don't know.
because it sounded like a lady of the night. Was that right, or was this?
I don't know.
Well, before you had kids or anything, what's your favorite memory with Papa? Meeting him, or favorite thing you ever did before you got married?
Oh, we used to walk a lot. Go to the park.
Go to the park here in like Holly River State Park.
Mm-hmm.
It was a park then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you just go walk and look at nature. I bet the trees were a lot bigger then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something when you.
What's the first vehicle you got? What's the first car you guys had?
I don't know.
You don't know? I mean, did he drive you anywhere a lot before you got married, or did he have a truck?
No, he didn't have a truck when we got married,
No?
but he got one.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
When you got married or before?
After we got married.
After you got married, huh?
Yeah.
Now, what did he do when you were having kids, when you were having all your kids?
He was with me.
Well, I mean, where did he work, or did you just farmed?
He had drawn some kind of money for a place where he worked.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, where did he work?
I don't remember.
You know, I mean, was it coal mining or timber? Or?
I think he might have. Did he work in the sawmill, Grandma?
Well, he did some. But he got cold. But when we used to use coal in here.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the coal house out there.
So we didn't have nothing here when they come here. I mean, this house is terrible. So, but we finally got it else fixed.
But were you happy?
Well,
It was hard work, but were you happy?
yes.
Because nowadays there's a lot of people that really don't have to do much, but they're not happy.
Yeah. Well, I was happy with him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
I know when I found this house on fire, he was still on bed with the baby. So, but he sure jumped out when I hauled the house on fire. But he worked. I mean, I don't know where he's working on coal mines or something else. He's worked 2 or 3 different kind of jobs. So, I hated it when he died, but you can't help it.
No.
Then I had my sister, then they used to come over and stay with me, and they'd stay with me. Well, I had my bed right. He was in a hospital bed, and I had my bed right in the front of him. But he didn't live there. I don't know, let's see.
What'd you say?
Grandma, didn't you used to use cow poop so you didn't get a sunburn?
No.
My mom said they used to put cow poop on so you didn't get a sunburn.
No, we didn't put cow poop on.
Well, what'd you use to keep from getting sunburnt?
Didn't have nothing to use. We had to, when we get sunburned, go back in, we have to put salve on.
Oh. What kind of salve? Just lard or just salve you get from the store? Or?
stuff where they used to make.
Was that the
So-
purple stuff?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
How far was the store?
our store.
Mm-hmm.
It's clean there in the valley.
Where the store is now?
No, it's back there where this people live there now.
Hmm.
Now, that big store.
Wasn't it down there by the bridge? Or is that a different store?
That's their. No, this house down here where nobody lives in it, and it's going down. There's where it was. And the store's just straight across.
What was your first day of school like? Do you remember? No? Did you have to walk to school or?
Oh, and yeah,
Yeah? How far do you have to walk to go to school?
long ways.
Long ways.
And you used to have to pack our dinner. We had bread and cornbread, milk. We and the other Steve Simmons them had kids too, but he was working where he buy stuff, and we didn't get to take anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's when we hung it.
You hung your food up where nobody.
Yeah, in the where we go get water when down at school.
Even at school, they had to go bring water in, or did they have a well?
No, they had things. I don't remember where they had. I think they had a pump where they pumped water.
Yeah. Did they have electric?
Yeah, they had some kind of electric, but it's not like we've got electric today.
Right.
But we had some kind of light. So
Did you guys have electric when you moved up here?
yeah,
Yeah?
oh yeah, there's electric everywhere when we moved up here.
I'm saying in this house you had electric when you first got it?
Well, I think no, it wasn't electric when we moved in here. They had it. Paul had it run. See, there wasn't only this room right here, and this is all. Well, this wasn't as big as what it is now.
Uh-huh.
They just made it bigger. So
But, I mean, how long was it after you moved in here before you got electric?
I really don't know.
So you lived here for a while before you had power, or did he run it before you moved in here?
We had lamp oil for burning our lights.
Yeah?
He used the lamp oil for a lot of stuff.
And did you have a hand pump for the well, or did you go carry it with buckets?
We draw it.
Drawed it from that spring down at the bottom of the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then after this out here, they got it and built a thing out there for you to pump it out.
How'd you keep your food cold until you got electric?
We had a thing up there above the cellar as a big hole like that wide. We kept my milk and stuff up there where the water, kept it kind of cool.
So you'd milk your own cows and then put your milk in jars in a hole out there where water ran through to keep it cool?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long would it keep, or you just...
I don't know. They used to have, I can't think of the guy always come up here when he come up here, and I had my stuff out there on a little table where we had, and he'd come and eat, and bring it in the house and never take it back.
What'd he come up here for? He'd just come and eat and leave us stuff?
Yeah, I can't think of his name. Yeah, we had.
Did he come up to work or something, or just come over to get some food and leave?
He just come up once to see us. Of course, he got stuff to eat.
Huh.
Well, it's something I know. It's a lot better than it was when I was growing up.
Well, we say that, but a lot of people aren't happy and stuff's too easy and it just isn't worth it anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when me and Travis and Ricky and them caught that tree on fire out there.
No, I can't remember.
Oh, I remember we thought we were going to burn that tree out enough to hide in it to kill a deer. And it didn't work, so we went over to the trailer there and we're watching a movie and got a call from your house on the party line. You boys better get over here because there's flames shooting out of the top of the tree. The old dead tree out there by the
Yeah.
coal house. And
Yeah, I
So
know.
did you get a smacking?
I don't know if we got smacked, but we got disciplined pretty well. Let me ask you, what's the worst thing my mom Clara ever did that you got disappointed in or had to whip her butt that you can remember? Or was she just a perfect kid?
No. Oh, I had a bunch of kids.
I know, but what's the biggest thing or the worst thing you had to whip one of them for? Or did you whip your kids?
I don't know.
And did you use a wooden spoon or a switch or what?
I don't know. I don't remember a lot of stuff.
Well, I just thought I'd ask, because I got whipped for a lot of things and I remember most of them, but I always wanted to know what my mom did.
Yeah. Oh, it's something.